Hello, everyone. It's me, Daniel Villalobos from The Way We Nerd. But right now, I'm here for Planet of the Collector because that is my website where I sell stuff. The website isn't running yet, but I sell stuff on eBay. And today we're going to talk about some toys that I'm going to be throwing up there. More comics to come soon, but comics take a little bit longer to scan and take pictures of. So, anyway, to get right into it. So, first off, that was Buster, by the way. First off, we're going to start with some Star Wars stuff. So what we got here is the Star Wars, the Black Series, the holiday toy. I don't remember if this is a exclusive for anywhere. I got it off eBay. Amazon. But anyway, it's the holiday trooper, and you should check him out He'll be up on eBay. The shiny boxes kind of make it hard to look at, you know. He's got a little porg with him. See the porg? Anyway, so he's going up. And then the other three Star Wars I got are the Galaxy's Edge series. So here's Captain Cardinal, which is the red stormtrooper. And then we got Commander Pyre. He's the gold stormtrooper. Yeah. You see the Galaxy's Edge stickers there. So, these are going to be up. You can offer me individually, but I'm going to sell them as a set to see what goes first and see if people give me offers on they're a little more expensive if you're buying separately, but together they'll have a really nice price. And there's a R5P8. He's got the little face painted with the teeth. If I remember correctly, he was either in Clone Wars or maybe there's this one similar to him in Clone Wars cartoon. But this guy is at Galaxy's Edge at the outpost. So we can't go to Disneyland right now. We can't go to Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge, but we can still get the toys. So check those out. Once again, Planet of the Collector. Check me out on the Instagram, on the YouTubes, which is where you're probably watching this, and Facebook, as well as eBay to buy the stuff. Or you can reach out directly. If you know me, you can reach out directly to me, and you never know, you might get a friend's discount. We'll see. So that's the Star Wars stuff I got going, and I have a lot of DC stuff today, and it's too hard to hold them all up at once. And these are all going to be going separate. Well, a couple of them will be going as sets. Like I might sell these two together. Here's Wonder Woman, her gold suit from Wonder Woman 1984, premiering this Christmas on HBO Max here in the States. Theaters worldwide. I think it's going to be in theaters in the States, but there's unfortunately not very many theaters open right now. But so these boxes, as the Star Wars boxes, are all in excellent condition. Bought these brand new, right off the rack, and some of them out of a box. But that's how collectors do it. You got to get there early. But I always buy just one. Sometimes I buy two, one for myself, one to flip. But for the most part, I don't like to buy a bunch, especially if it's a hot toy, because everybody deserves to have one or two of those toys. So there's the Wonder Woman that are going up, and they'll go as a set. And then I might sell. Actually, no, he'll go by his own. Here's Batman. So these are I should have mentioned, these are the DC Multiverse toy line that's out there, and for me, it's the best DC stuff that's out there. There's some other DC dolls and action figures out there that are okay, but these are the best detailed. This is what artist is this based on? Oh, this is based on the White Knight. So, which is a series that just came out recently. So Batman the White Knight. And then I got Batgirl here. This one I might go as a set with a couple of these other ones, because I got Batgirl and Nightwing. So I might sell these two together, because as you can see, they got pieces, to build the Batmobile. Actually, might go separately. we might do these separately, and then maybe as a set. We'll see what happens. Or we might do the thing where I do both. It's probably the best idea. So you got Barbara and Dick, who are very much in love with each other in the comic book series. Dick's got a couple loves, him and her and Barbara, and I would also say obviously Starfire from Titans, who I think is his more one true love. Barbara was just more of a team thing because it was, well, I guess Titans is a team too, so that's a stupid comparison. Never mind. Anyway, so this one is definitely going, as I said, these are the two Azrael dolls are out there. These are excellent toys, fantastic toys, and Azrael was just recently portrayed on the Fox TV series Gotham. I think it's his first appearance on screen. I can't remember if they mentioned him I don't think he's going to be in the new Batman, but I'm guaranteed he'll be out there somewhere. But I wish I could remember the name of the actor. I'll put it down in the comments or above the comment section because I got to look it up. I can't remember the name of the actor. He's a very, very good actor who played Azrael in the Gotham, which was a very, very underrated DC show, especially towards the end. And then the last two I got are my two favorites out of all the ones I have here. I mean, sentimental favorite is Nightwing because I'm a really big fan of Nightwing. Robin, I've always been a fan of Dick Grayson. And obviously I like Batman because who doesn't love Batman? But that's too easy. But the good thing about these toys is that, like, if they don't sell, I get to keep them, and that's okay. I did not buy dupes for many of these because it's just not economical right now. But anyway, so this one is awesome. This is the Batman Who Laughs. This was a recent series with written by Scott Snyder, and I don't remember who drew it. I mean, you know what? It might have been Azzarello. Can't remember. I know Brian Azzarello definitely did a couple of covers, but did he? He might have been the artist too. But anyway, the Batman Who Laughs is a Batman from an alternate universe, obviously multiverse, who went Joker crazy. So yeah, it's a very, very interesting character, and he's been very, very popular. This also has a piece of the Batmobile that would go with that Robin or Nightwing and Batgirl. And then the last guy is obviously one of the most popular characters in comic books and my favorite fictional character ever created, and that would be the Joker. And this guy is probably not going to be too expensive because, there's a lot of him out there because they know he's popular, so he's not hard to find, just like Batman's not hard to find. I might sell him and Batman as a set, the yin and the yang, because they do go together like peanut butter and jelly. Even though they obviously hate each other, they taste good together in the sense that they were so fun to watch for us fans and to read as well and to play in video games. I love using the Joker in I can't think of the fighting game all of a sudden. But anyway, the DC fighting game that's out there. All right, so last but certainly not least is something that's near and dear to my heart, and that's my Xena collection. And I probably should have, maybe we'll just back up the chair. Make it a little easier to get to Xena. So here's my Xena collection, and I used to be super into this show. For some reason, I never watched the final season. I guess the 5th season was okay for me, but it for some reason, the first 4 seasons of Xena were absolutely amazing. And I'm not saying 5 and 6 weren't good because I've watched them recently, but they just didn't grab me like they used to. Or they didn't grab me. The 5th season didn't grab me the way the first 4 did. And then when I rewatched it, the 5th season, I liked it, and the 6th season was okay, and the finale was somewhat disappointing, for me at least, and I'm a guy who's very easily satisfied. Like, I love the Lost finale. But I might watch it again. Maybe it just didn't have the impact because I didn't watch it originally, which I wish I had, because I was huge into Xena. Like, my mom and my sister can attest to this because they drove me to Xena conventions. Well, my mom did with my sister in the car. And I remember one time on BART in San Francisco. It was this train, the train in San Francisco in the Bay Area. And BART stands for, Bay Area Transit. Makes sense. And I I remember I fell asleep on that train on the way back and ended up in Pittsburgh, I believe. Not Pennsylvania, but there's a Pittsburgh up in Northern California. And my grandparents freaked out when they found out where I was. I think I was already in college, though, which is funny. I'm 18, 19, I don't remember. Because I wasn't into Xena and Hercules in high school. It was all in college. But anyway, so this is my Xena toys, and they're unlike the Star Wars and the DC boxes. These boxes are kind of trash, but it's because these toys have gone through. These toys are 25 years old, and they weren't in the greatest. They weren't in the greatest shape when I got them. So, but anyway, so the boxes are a little bent, as you can see, some of them. But it's still, the boxes are intact, the whole toy's intact, everything's there, nothing missing. So, here's Valeska, one of the big bads from, I believe, season, I want to say 3. But she appeared quite a bit throughout the show. And then, of course, the big bad in all the seasons for many years, Callisto. You know, she was my favorite character outside of Xena and Gabrielle. Actually, I like Joxer a lot too, and Anatolia. Dang, I like a lot of characters in the show. But Callisto was definitely my favorite bad guy. Even over Ares, even though I love Ares, but Callisto was the best bad guy. And she was basically, you know, a mirror image of Xena, except she never got the redemption that Xena did, or never tried for the redemption Xena did, at least in life. If you know her storyline, which if you're buying Xena toys, you probably do. So eventually she became, you know, a spirit for good and changed her ways. Although I can't remember if she ever went back to being bad. Like I said, I've only seen the 6th season once. I need to watch it again. But anyway, man, I miss going to Xena conventions. Those were fun. I haven't been to conventions, and I've only been to Xena. That's funny thing is, like, as bitches I'm to Star Trek and Star Wars, I've never been to those conventions. I've been to comic book conventions. Obviously, been to Comic Con, but and Doctor Who. I've been to one Doctor Who convention, but as far as show specific ones, Xena and Doctor Who are, I think, the only 2 that I've been to. Sorry, I'm distracted by football. I probably shouldn't have football on, and gosh darn it, I need the Vikings to lose. For the 49ers to stay ahead in the playoff hunt, which is probably unlikely for my team, but you know, we still root for it because that's sports. Anyway, so another guy I got here is one of my favorite actors of all time, Bruce Campbell, the greatest B actor of all time, in my opinion, and his character Autolycus. Now, for those of you who don't know, Xena was produced by Sam Raimi and his partner Robert Tappert, who together also produced the Evil Dead movies because they were college buddies, and their other college buddy was Bruce Campbell, who was in all 3 Evil Dead movies, obviously, including Army of Darkness. If you guys don't know, Army of Darkness is part of Evil Dead series. It is. So go back and watch Evil Dead 1 and 2 if you've never seen it. Anyway, so of course Sam Raimi and Rob are going to get Bruce Campbell a part on the show, and they gave him a very good role in Autolycus, the King of Thieves, a charming rogue who had many adventures with Xena. So yeah, love me some Autolycus, and there he is. And a lot of you probably don't know this, that don't watch Xena, but Rob Tappert also luckily married Lucy Lawless. And he must have one heck of a personality because she is way out of his league as far as looks go. Just kidding, Rob. But he knows it's true. So, I guess I'll show these 2 together. This box, unfortunately, is a little more damaged than the others, but this is probably one I wouldn't mind keeping if it doesn't sell. But that would be Gabrielle. And so, as you can see, the box is kind of loose, but it's still not open, and everything is still intact. And then, of course, I'll show a Xena doll with her. This is Harem Xena, although this episode was more about her and Autolycus, which was a great episode. And a lot of funny episodes on that show. And yeah, so that's Xena and Gabrielle, part of the set, obviously. Very important part of the set. And the last 2 are both just Xena, straight up Xena dolls from different action figures. Sorry, no, they're not dolls. But anyway, they do have Xena dolls though, but these are action figures because they all can, like, you know, Gabrielle has the spinning staff motion. I should have showed that, but I can't show it because I don't want to take it out of the box. But they all have like Xena has some chakram throwing motion, I think. Oh, this is sword drawing action on this one. So this is Xena from the episode Sins of the Past, very, very famous episode, as well as another famous episode, Day in the Life, which is most famous for all the what they call the subtext of Xena and Gabrielle being in love, and being lesbian lovers, which I don't really think it was that sub. It was pretty obvious, and why not? But I guess back in 1998 or whenever Xena was popular, the world wasn't ready for that, as if they are really now. But at least they're a little more ready now. So, anyway, that's what I got for today. The reason I'm doing it during football is because the 49ers don't play tomorrow night till tomorrow night against Buffalo Bills. So now you'll know when this was recorded, whenever you watch it, although I'm probably going to post it today, so it'll be obvious. But anyway, yeah, I don't have a Zoom meeting. What? Anyway, so that'll do it for today, and we'll be back next time, hopefully with some comic books. Like I said, it takes so long to scan all these comic books, and I have so many comic books to go through. But lots of toys, lots of Christmas ideas for people out there that you love, or maybe a Christmas gift for yourself, because you know what? Treat yourself. So, we will see you next time. I am Danny Villalobos. This has been the Planet of the Collector, and search for them Dragon Balls.